have to go back, actually, to be honest with you, Mark, and look at my older computer, because I did that research about 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But you have to go layers down into the company to find his name. But he is the money and the power behind it.
Was this guy again? Was his name again? Los Carlos?
Juan Carlos. He's essentially the king, at least was the king of Spain, the prime minister, or president, whatever he is. And that's why she took all of her girlfriends to Spain, including her daughters, and dinged us with the bill, because she also was there on official visit, but the taxpayers have to pay for the trip.
Right, yeah. They're talking about mucha Michelle Raymond going on camera, goes, Obama, yuck, going on to Spain. And this is what happened 2000, was it 2011, 2010, I think it was. Went to Spain and did a $50 million trip over there using taxpayer dollars.
Well, that's right. And don't think that the connection actually stops there, because we have another woman who is part of the Obama Inner Circle out of Chicago, who is now, I think, Secretary of Commerce. Her name is Penny Pritzker.
Right.
Penny Pritzker has very deep ties into the banking community inside Chicago.
Right.
She co-invests with yet another dear friend of the Obamas. You have Eric Whitaker and Marty Nesbitt. Well, they have an operation that is part of a company called the Parking Spot.
Right.
Parking Spot is a public parking where you go into, a downtown area in which you have to pay to park.
Mm-hmm.
That's prime real estate.
Right.
And don't think that those people are not all connected, going even so far as with Juan Carlos, the Hilton hotels. I think it's either Hilton or Hyatt, I forget which. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to understand why some of the power brokers that are in this administration are in the positions that they're in, you really have to go back and revisit all of the older relationships that were created in Chicago back in the entire, decade of 2010.
Right. Yeah, because most of the stuff happened in 2010, 2011. Most of the stuff happened because it was 3 years after the Obama regime just got elected, and then he started making these executive orders, and he said, "Well, we got to pass Obamacare. We got to see what's in the bill first before we got to pass the bill before we even look at it." Okay, so you put a car together without even looking at the manual. Is that right? Is that what you do? I mean, is that how you work on a car? You got to work on a car.
No, I mean, the one thing that the Democrats did as a true pass is when the Obamacare law passed, not a single Republican voted for Obamacare. It is all owned exclusively by the Democrats. We have not attached that scarlet letter to them as we should have. And none of those Democrats read Obamacare bill prior to voting for it. Everyone will admit to you that their staffers read the bill. Now, since then, in fact, some have read it, and that's why you have people like Senator Schumer, who realize exactly what is in this law that continues to be written because it's up to 22,000 pages.
Right.
And he is pushing back against Obamacare, which, by the way, Supreme Court Justice Roberts came back and said it is a tax, the largest tax on the United States in our history. In our history. He was exactly right. It was a tax, as we have come to since find out. That was affirmed by whom? Jonathan Gruber.
Right.
The truth eventually comes out officially. So, yeah, the State of the Union was nothing more than an infomercial. That's just where we are with it. Most of all, the most he actually said about our enemies, and which we really have done because he's legitimized every adversary of the United States. He referred to it as violent extremism.
Right, and don't forget
what we saw in Ferguson. When you were doing Molotov cocktails and, you know, looting and so forth, businesses, that's violence. Extremism, whose extremism?
Right.
Whose extremism? Is it the Buddhists? Are they extreme? You know, is it the Episcopalians? Are they extreme? It won't tell you who is at the core of the extremism. It is not radical Islam. Radical Islam is almost an oxymoron.
Right.
It is militant Islam.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it needs to be called.
Right.
Single question that anybody in the media, if they ever do ask a legitimate question, if they ask of a Valerie Jarrett or a Barack Obama, is simply one question when it comes to Islam. Just one.
Or even Susan Rice, too.
The single question to ask is, do you approve of the application of Sharia law in the United States? Or do you condone Sharia law?
Right.
No other question needs to be asked.
Right. None. Right. And